Imagine a world where the unseen burdens and silent struggles of women are brought to light, not to accuse or criticize, but to understand and transform. In this video, we will delve into 5 unsettling truths about women, guided by the timeless wisdom of Stoic philosophy. These truths are not meant to frighten, but to awaken a deeper sense of empathy, self-control, and resilience within us all. Before we dive into this profound exploration, take a moment to subscribe to our channel. Join our community of wisdom seekers dedicated to mastering the art of living through the principles of Stoicism. Don't forget to hit the bell icon to stay updated with our latest content. Welcome, fellow seekers of wisdom. Today we embark on a journey into the depths of human nature, guided by the ancient principles of Stoicism. Our mission is not to shock or provoke, but to illuminate the path of self-mastery and inner fortitude. In this exploration, we will uncover 5 unsettling truths about women, truths that have been hidden in the shadows of ignorance and prejudice. Through the lens of Stoic philosophy, we will confront these truths and learn how to rise above our destructive emotions. Let's begin our journey into understanding these profound truths. We shall delve deep into each fact, exploring not only the reality, but also the Stoic approach to overcoming and transforming our perceptions and actions. The burden of emotional labor. In our society, women often bear the invisible burden of emotional labor. They are expected to manage not only their own emotions, but also the emotions of those around them. This expectation can lead to overwhelming stress and anxiety. As Stoics, we must recognize this imbalance and strive for equity in our emotional responsibilities. The Stoics teach us to cultivate inner peace and emotional resilience. Marcus Aurelius, one of the great Stoic philosophers, wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This wisdom applies to both men and women. By understanding the emotional labor women endure, we can develop greater empathy and share the burden more equitably. Consider the daily life of a working mother. She manages her career, household, and the emotional well-being of her family. This relentless juggling act can lead to burnout. By applying Stoic principles, we can learn to support each other better. Epictetus advised, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." By adopting this mindset, we can create a more balanced and supportive environment. The first step to overcoming the destructive emotions associated with emotional labor is to acknowledge and understand them. Seneca wrote, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." By practicing mindfulness and self-awareness, we can reduce the impact of these imagined burdens. Sharing responsibilities and practicing open communication can help alleviate the pressure on women. Recognizing the emotional labor women endure is the first step towards creating a more equitable society. As Stoics, we must strive to understand and share this burden, fostering a community of support and resilience. By doing so, we can live more harmoniously, free from the destructive emotions that imbalance can cause. The double standards in society. Women often face double standards in various aspects of life, from professional settings to personal relationships. These double standards can be deeply frustrating and demoralizing. Stoicism offers a way to navigate these challenges with grace and strength. The Stoics teach us to remain steadfast in the face of injustice. Marcus Aurelius reminded us, "The best revenge is not to be like your enemy." This means not allowing double standards to dictate our self-worth or actions. Instead, we focus on our own virtues and conduct. Consider the workplace, where women may be judged more harshly for the same actions as their male counterparts. By practicing Stoic principles, women can maintain their integrity and self-respect despite these injustices. As Seneca said, Difficulties strengthen the mind, as labor does the body. Anger and frustration are natural responses to double standards, but they can be destructive if not managed properly. Epictetus advised, "When you are offended at any man's fault, turn to yourself and study your own failings. Then you will forget your anger." By focusing on self-improvement and resilience, we can rise above the unfair expectations placed upon us. Double standards are pervasive, but they do not define us. As Stoics, we can choose to rise above these injustices by focusing on our own virtues and actions. By doing so, we build a society where character and integrity matter more than unfair judgments. The pressure to conform to beauty standards. Women face immense pressure to conform to societal beauty standards. These unrealistic expectations can lead to low self-esteem and unhealthy behaviors. Stoicism teaches us to value inner beauty and strength over external appearances. The Stoics emphasize the importance of inner virtue over outer appearance. Epictetus stated, "Know first who you are, and then adorn yourself accordingly." This wisdom encourages us to focus on developing our character rather than conforming to superficial standards. Consider the media's portrayal of beauty, which often excludes diversity and promotes unattainable ideals. By embracing Stoic principles, women can resist these pressures and value themselves for their inner qualities. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts." Feelings of inadequacy and insecurity can arise from trying to meet unrealistic beauty standards. Seneca advised, "No man is free who is not master of himself." By mastering our thoughts and emotions, we can reject these harmful standards and embrace our true selves. Beauty standards are fleeting and superficial, but inner virtue and strength are lasting. As Stoics, we can resist the pressure to conform to unrealistic ideals and focus on cultivating our inner qualities. By doing so, we build a society that values character over appearance. The silent struggles of caregiving. Women often take on the role of caregivers, whether for children, elderly parents, or others in need. This role, while rewarding, can be incredibly demanding and isolating. Stoicism provides tools to navigate these challenges with resilience and grace. The Stoics teach us to find strength in service and to view challenges as opportunities for growth. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." By applying this wisdom, we can transform the burdens of caregiving into paths of personal growth. Consider a woman caring for an elderly parent while managing her own family and career. This role can be overwhelming, but Stoic principles can help. Epictetus taught, "Make the best use of what is in your power and take the rest as it happens." By focusing on what we can control and accepting what we cannot, we can find peace and strength in caregiving. Feelings of frustration and exhaustion are common among caregivers. Seneca advised, "He suffers more than necessary, who suffers before it is necessary." By practicing mindfulness and living in the present moment, caregivers can reduce stress and find joy in their service. Caregiving is a noble and challenging role, but it can also be a source of great personal growth. As Stoics, we can approach caregiving with resilience and grace, transforming the burdens into opportunities for inner strength. The challenge of balancing multiple roles. Women often juggle multiple roles, from professional responsibilities to family obligations and personal aspirations. This balancing act can be incredibly challenging and exhausting. Stoicism offers a framework for managing these demands with composure and clarity. The Stoics teach us to prioritize our actions and focus on what truly matters. Marcus Aurelius advised, "If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it." This wisdom helps us make decisions that align with our values and avoid unnecessary stress. Consider a woman balancing a demanding career, raising children, and pursuing personal passions. By applying Stoic principles, she can manage her time and energy more effectively. Epictetus taught, "Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants." By simplifying our lives and focusing on what truly matters, we can find balance and fulfillment. Feelings of overwhelm and inadequacy are common when juggling multiple roles. Seneca advised, "Begin at once to live and count each separate day as a separate life." By taking each day as it comes and focusing on the present moment, we can reduce stress and find joy in our various roles. Balancing multiple roles is challenging, but it is also an opportunity for growth and fulfillment. As Stoics, we can approach this challenge with composure and clarity, focusing on what truly matters and finding joy in our daily lives. In uncovering these 5 unsettling truths about women, we have not sought to frighten or discourage, but to enlighten and empower. Through the wisdom of Stoicism, we can face these challenges with resilience, empathy, and inner strength. Let us strive together to create a more equitable and compassionate world, where we support each other in our shared journey towards self-mastery and inner peace. Thank you for joining us on this journey. If you found this video enlightening, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share with others. Together, we can spread the wisdom of Stoicism and build a community of strength and resilience.